for today's 10-minute tidbit. So we're doing a stability ball part 2. So I have 10 more moves for you, technically 9 because one we're going to do on one side and then on the other side. But we are going to work once again with the stability ball. We'll do a standing move today, and then the rest of it we will be down on the floor. So we are going to use the mat again because there are some. There are a couple that will be all the way down on the floor. So grab your stability ball, grab your mat. Let's get ourselves warmed up and get this thing going. Here we go. Let's get a little jog going. Just a quick warm up. Get everything moving. Reaching across, side to side. Good. We're going to come down into a squat and reach those arms all the way up. In that squat, knees stay right in line with the feet. Arms are coming right down by the legs, popping it up. So we're going to use the same format that we did yesterday, which is 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. That rest really helps you be able to get into the next position. Sometimes we've got to move the ball around, get ourselves in a certain location to start. A little side to side here. So we have a lot of ab work today. A little bit on the arms, a little bit on the legs, but there's definitely more ab work. Good. All right, let's get ourselves started. So we're going to start in a standing position, and we're going to start with what's called a wood chopper. So we're going to come down to the side, and then we're going to rotate and bring that ball up. We're going to stay on one side for 30 seconds, and then we're going to do it on the other side for 30 seconds. So let me get the timer going. All right, so as you feet are out wide, a little bit wider than your hips, you're going to rotate and hinge from the waist. And then as you come up, straight arms, up and out, rotating up on the toe of that back foot. Here we go. Down and rotate up and out. So give a little squeeze to the ball as you're doing this. That'll activate the chest and the shoulders some. And we're getting a nice rotation through the spine. This is a great warm-up. The ball has just a little bit of weight to it, but it's a nice way to get a big full body movement. All right, we're gonna take a 30-second break. So this one's easy transition. We don't have much to do here. The next one, actually, I just realized my weights are way over there, and we're gonna need them for the next one, but that's okay. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna go down to the opposite side. So you're hinging at the waist, bending over, and then we're going up and out, rotating on that back toe as we go up and out. Sometimes, some of them you'll see we're going to be squeezing the ball later with our legs, and big ball makes it a little bit hard. All right, here we go. Down, bring it up and out. Down, up and out. Squeeze through that back leg as you're rotating up so that you're squeezing the glute. And like I said, give a little squeeze to the ball, activate the chest, activate the shoulders. Good. Last one. All right, so we're going to do a skull crusher, which is a tricep move. I'm grabbing my weights. So you're going to put yourself on the ball like we did yesterday. You're going to roll yourself down, keep your hips up. My shoulders, my neck are on, and you're going to reach those weights straight up over your shoulders. And we're just going to let the weights come down towards the ball, and we're going to push them back up there. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So I'm keeping my elbows up nice and high, keeping my hips up. Weight is in my heels, so I'm squeezing up through my glutes, getting a little bit of leg work, while we're getting this arm work in as well. Good. Big exhale on the up. Squeeze in the back of the arms, those triceps. And rest. All right. Next one, we're going to come all the way down to the floor. And we're going to put the ball between our legs. And we're going to do a little reverse crunch. Okay, so we're going to bring from our feet being down to the sides, we're going to come and lift a little bit to really squeeze. So squeeze the ball with your legs. Oh, I can't see the timer. 2 and 1. Push that low back into the mat and then lift up towards the ceiling. Big exhale as you come up. Go back to having that ball touch the floor. You're gonna feel this a little bit in your hip flexors, lower abs as you lift up for that crunch. Good. Keep it going, a couple more. All right. We're gonna get back up, we're gonna sit on the ball. We're gonna work our legs a little bit. We're gonna get a nice big extension through our back. So we're gonna start on the ball here. Our feet are out. We're gonna do a squat and a thruster. So the squat, we need to bring ourselves down, and then we're gonna roll ourselves up and back, get a nice stretch there. Bring yourself back down, up and back. This is a great stretch for the back. Push yourself out. Now come all the way down, really sink into that. Push through your heels. Raising those arms up and out. Push. Oh, that's such a great stretch. Push. Good. Come back in. Push out. And in. Good. A couple more here. And rest. All right, we're going to go back to doing a crunch, but this time we're going to have our feet up on the ball. All right, so you're going to get in nice and close to the ball. Get your feet as close, or legs as close to a 90-degree angle as you can. So the backs of my legs are touching against the ball, okay? And we're going to just bring your hands back behind your ears. Don't pull on your neck, and we're going to lift our chin right up to the ceiling with a crunch. Press your low back into the mat. Exhale on that up. Good. Make sure that you're not pulling on your neck. Really pushing that belly button into the spine, into the mat. And rest. All right. We're going to come back up on the ball. We're going to do a little Russian twist. And you can do this with a weight if you want to. I'm not going to use a weight for this today. We're going to put yourself so that your butt and low back are on the mat. Weight is in your heels, all right? And I'm just going to hold here. We're just going to do a nice little twist side to side. Come here so you can see it better. Okay? So I'm just holding my hands together here. You can hold a weight if you want to. I'm doing a little rotation, side to side. So we're working the abs here, but boy, you're also going to feel this in your quads for pushing that weight into your heels and being in this position. Side to side, side to side. Good. I'm just bringing my shoulders into rotation. Elbows are coming down, touching that ball at the side. All right, back on the floor we go. This is a fun one. It's called a dead bug. We're going to be holding the ball up. Okay, so feet are up and bent. Hands are on the ball. Opposite arm, opposite leg are going out. So we're going to keep holding that ball while we extend out opposite sides. Push that low back into the mat. Knees stay at that 90-degree bend. Arms are straight up. Reach out. Bring it back up. Reach out. Bring it back up. Good. Keep that low back pressed into the mat. Abs are nice and tight. Keep that going. All right. We're going to do a stir the pot. Okay, so you're going to come onto your knees. You're going to put your elbows on the ball and you're going to lean forward to it like you're doing a plank, okay? And then what you need to do now, you're gonna stir the pot, so you're gonna do that with your elbows in a circular motion. So you wanna keep your back nice and straight, bring those elbows out. So I'm laughing because my sheet that says to do this, instead of saying stir the pot, it says stir the bug. So obviously I wrote bug from the last one. All right, bring it down and around. Halfway through, we're gonna change our direction. Now be careful, because as you do this, your elbows will kind of rotate on the ball. Come back the other way now. Elbows pushed in, circular motion. Make sure you stay in the center. Adjust if you need to, abs are nice and tight. All right. All right, last one. We're gonna move that ball. So we're gonna come down on our back. We're gonna take it from our feet. We're gonna bring it up over our hands, and then our hands are gonna bring it overhead and give it back to our feet, okay? So feet on either side of the ball. You're gonna squeeze a little bit. As you lift, really push that low back into the mat. You're gonna bring it up to your arms, transfer to your hands. Here we go. And down. Back up. And down. And rest. Alrighty, so I'm gonna just stop this timer because I have it going for a second set, which we are not going to do, but that does it for today's 10-minute tidbit, stability ball, part 2. Let's do just a quick little stretch before we finish up. A lot of what we did today had some really great stretches in it, but I would still like to do a little bit of a stretch out at the end here. Actually, we're going to start on our knee. I want to get that hip flexor a little bit because we definitely felt that hip flexor in a couple of the moves. So let's get a nice stretch there. Good. We're just hinging forward. Weight on that front heel. And then switch over. Same thing on the other side. Hinge yourself forward. Good. Let's rock back and get that hamstring a little bit. Always good to stretch the hamstring, even if you didn't use it. Because a lot of times we have tight hamstrings. And let's get the other side. Good. Let's get a nice side bend. Let's go up and over, hinging down towards that knee. Reaching. And let's go up and over to the other side. And let's bring those arms out in front, palms out, head down, separate your shoulder blades. And that does it for today's 10-minute tidbit. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed part 2 of stability ball. I will put a link to part 1 up here too. If you do both of those back to back, 20-minute workout, really dynamic, getting every little bit from your legs to your arms to your core. Make a nice 20-minute long workout if you're interested. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope to see you back here again real soon. Have a wonderful day, everyone.